It's one of them stories I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in the Matrix. I'm not proud of it.
Did he?
Hello, Will.
Good to see you, Sean.
Look, you've made some awesome career choices your whole life.
Thanks.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Blue pill, everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life.
God.
Red pill, you get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue one, you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just wondering. Look, here's the thing. I really like my life.
The choice is yours.
I know, but you're not listening to me.
The choice is yours.
You're not listening.
Pick a pill, Will.
Whoa, shit. Wasn't even an option. Fuck.
Is it both?
Fly as an eagle, fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth half a billy.
What going on, people then? So, this is a reaction to Mr. Will Smith. Now, look, I am a huge, or say I've always been a big fan of Will Smith. Do you know what I mean? Like, I am a 90s baby, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, you know, like Fresh Prince, Men in Black, Independence Day, like, you name it, man. Will Smith was just the guy. Bad Boys. I still haven't watched the latest Bad Boys, actually. But I'm a big fan. And I know that there was all that stuff, you know, with Chris Rock and you know, and I know. And then there's all the stuff, like all the information. I'm like, yo, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So I do understand that people might be a little bit tired of the Smiths in general. But I saw this flash up in my to watch later list yesterday, the day before, and I literally was like, oh my god, a new Will Smith song, what? So I was going to react to it over the weekend, but then I reacted to High Ren for the first time, and after watching that, I'm like, it's not even fair to react to anybody else after that, because that was so special and so amazing. So Big Sean, I don't really know that much about Big Sean, if I'm honest, so I was like, okay, I'll leave that till like the next day. So I don't know if this is for a movie or if this is like just him on a musical comeback, because I don't think I've heard any tunes from Will Smith. What's the last song I heard from him? I really can't think of what the last song was I heard from him. I know the last song that I heard from him where the song was good but the movie was terrible was We're Going Straight to the Wild Wild West. We're going straight to the Wild Wild West. Tune. Movie, not so much. That's the last song that I can remember from him. There must have been more songs after that. Was Y2K? There's a song called Y2K, isn't there? Or Millennium? Oh god, I can't remember. My Will Smith. Because all I'm thinking about is the old school tunes like Miami and Getting Jiggy with it and stuff. But obviously there's later songs than that, but I can't think of them. Which in itself says something. So anyway, so this is Beautiful Scars featuring Obanga. Let's see what they say.
It's one of them stories I'm not proud of, but it's the truth. I did turn down Neo in the Matrix. I'm not proud of it.
Did he?
Hello, Will.
Good to see you, Sean.
Look, you've made some awesome career choices your whole life.
Thanks.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
So I'm gonna give you a choice. Blue pill, everything remains the same and you get to move on with your life.
God.
Red pill, you get to go back and star in that movie that got away. The choice is yours.
So the blue one, you said the blue one is like staying.
The choice is yours.
I heard that part. I'm just want to look. Here's the thing. I really like my life. You don't know.
The choice is yours.
I know, but you're not listening to me.
choice is yours.
You're not listening.
Pick a pill, Will.
Whoa, shit. Wasn't even an option. Fuck.
He took both.
Fly as an eagle, fresh out of Philly. Yeah, I still rep the city. Mirrors on the wall, worth half a billy. Cause I'm an icon, somebody you could base your life on. That you should place your sights on. Shot on cannons and Nikons. Turn the cameras and lights on. I've been about the action, master actor. I still rap, feel like Mike when they turn the mic on. And I got will until the wheels fall off. That's just the will I am. My willpower got these cowards saying, goddamn. He just won't quit, won't fold and won't switch. I wrote the code, I'm Mr. Smith. Cause this is the matrix, this is my regular basis. I am ahead of you players, I'm playing my aces. Every card with the faces. I am a king with a queen, reigning supreme. Been through the rain, mud on my feet, tracks in the street. Fame can be steep, mask off, see my face ain't clean. Did my dirt, made it hurt worse. Went to church feeling cursed, worked on myself, Kintsugi first. Couldn't tell, I've been through hell on earth. The truth and it burns, you live and you learn. No, I'm like Confucius, see life is confusing. I hate when I lose it, but I face the music. Go, why did he do it? See, I'm only human. It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God. It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Yeah. Now I rise up the gate closer to God.
When you keep it G and beat the odds, that's what you call God. Closer to God, like I'm in a synagogue. I had to quit tripping over shit that isn't worth the fall, you know. Back against the wall, my whole life a work of art. Younger me will blame everybody else like it's they fault. Till you realize you a walking magnet, so you the cause. What's your vibration? How you pour back in yourself? Yeah, what's your libation? Hydration. A lot of advice I'm not taking. Gotta take things with a grain of salt, just like any recipe on how to make it look. Cause Mr. Anderson and Mr. Smith, we decoded the codes. I got tired of being over control. Learning as I go, learning as I grow. I don't gotta do this shit over and over. Quit asking me dumb shit, you know what you know. It ain't the end if I don't get the credit. I'ma leave a legend, I'ma die a legend. I ain't trying to get it, bitch, I gotta get it.
It's the beautiful scars, yeah. It's the beautiful scars, yeah. There are no limits ascend through the universe. I believe in me like it's religion, but I am the only one who converts. Conversations with the congregation, the scripture is in the verse. I manifest through my mentality. The only real is my reality. I rebuild with the broken pieces that are shattered on the floor. I am healed by the deepest teachings that were given by the Moors. The codes of my lineage, I'll be around for another millennium. Climbing the ladder to heaven or helium. Seeing the suffering, dreaming and healing them. You are the one in a million billion.
That's so sick.
You are the power, you are the principle. Every second that you're living is pivotal. Anything that's broken is remixable. Even when it's not physical, you are not alone. Trust the invisible. Ancestors flex when it is critical. Top of the pyramids, I am the pinnacle. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God. It's the beautiful stars, yeah. It's the beautiful flaws, yeah. I done fell about 1,000,000 times. Now I rise up the gate closer to God.
Web 2. no, shout out to everybody, man, that made that happen. I liked it, man. I did like it. I did like it. I thought that was really cool. I mean, I think watching that, I think initially when it first came on, and it was the sentence about one of my biggest regrets is like not doing Neo. I was a bit like, oh, are we about to see like some kind of, I don't know, some passion project of what could have been, which kind of like, I can only be honest. The first thing that made me think is like, oh god, it's about to be some really sad thing about like, well, a bit like how Ross always says in Friends that I didn't want Joey didn't want to go to the football game with him because he's like, oh, I don't want to go and watch the game with you, man. If you're gonna spend the whole game talking about how you gave up a career in football to become a paleontologist, I did give up a career in football to become a paleontologist. Like nobody wants to hear that. Do you know what I mean? But this is actually really cool. I thought the concept of Big Sean playing Morpheus, and him taking and that little like comedic part in the beginning, like because fundamentally Will Smith is a funny guy, man. I think a lot of the stuff that we've been seeing over the last few years have not been that funny, but he is, and Fresh Prince, like I still watch Fresh Prince now, like, and it's still I'm not seeing the new latest like iteration of it. And you have to let me know, people, if it's any good, because I've never watched it. But he's a funny guy, so having those elements were kind of nice, and it felt good to see that. And I even like the fact that they're kind of poked fun. Oh, you've made some good career choices. This one maybe wasn't a great one. Well, actually, maybe you made two which aren't great. And that I was talking about that at the beginning of the video, because people and we're never gonna forget that. You're always gonna remember where you were when you heard about the fact that he slapped down Chris Rock. So, so I like the fact that he hasn't like shied away from that really. But if I'm honest, I think until the beat really, really kicked in, I was like, okay, cool. But Will Smith is that guy. Like he raps, he doesn't like curse or anything like that. Like, and I like the fact he's maintained that throughout his career, because that's a personal choice, and that's absolutely fine. But I think it's only when the beat really kicked in and the tempo sped up and the delivery of what he was saying also then sped up that I was like, okay, come true, Will Smith. But then I actually ended up having to listen to it twice because the video didn't record. So as it was recording the second time, I got to really listen to the lyrics again. And there were some real bars in there. I mean, like, he's got some triple entendre thing with Will, and his will to survive or something like that. And the fact that he doesn't quit, the fact that he's a king with his queen and the reign supreme, and he's going to be here for another millennium. Like, because Millennium or Willennium was the name of his album, right? So he's got some clever wordplay in here, which I thought was really nice. And then it kind of ends, I think, because it's him, then it's Big Sean, then it comes back to him again, and he's like, nothing breakable is non-recoverable or something, and saying that everything in life is pivotal, and it's important. I can't remember the second thing he said, but basically that everything in life is important and nothing actually is irreparable. Like you can actually go back and you can actually try and make things better. So I think the message he's trying to say is, look, I've been here, I've been about this life, I'm still gonna be here, I'm still standing here, and actually, like, even the concept of him saying, look, that's one thing that I didn't get to do. I didn't get to do the Neo role. And if I'm honest, I can't really imagine anyone else but Keanu Reeves doing it now anyway. So I think it all played out as it's meant to play out. But the fact that he has taken his own journey with that and like slotted himself into what that role may have looked like it's still not the movie. Do you know what I mean? Like, but he's still done that. So it's still a kind of it's still kind of a win for him in the sense of I've got to see that. Like, the choice I made meant that I didn't do that movie, so that path was locked off to me. Like, but actually, I've gone back and I've recreated that in some kind of way, so like what that would have looked like, and that satisfied my soul, not just to be able to do that, And I think how he's done it as well is. It's really cool because like there's parts of that movie that are very much the same as what was in the actual movie. So parts of the music video that are very much the same as the movie. The chair, the TV, the whole bit on top of that rooftop, the whole bit with the slow. Ooh, I don't know what I did, but you know the bit I'm talking about, the slow mo and stuff like that was sick. It was far better than what I was expecting it to be, and considering, like I said, I've not heard anything from him for like a long time, I really enjoyed it. Like I really did. I liked Big Sean's parts. I liked the chorus bit. Like it just felt like a kind of uplifting song. Do you know what I mean? And to kind of never give up and never give up on yourself, regardless of what you know what cards are against you. It felt like that rousing kind of a tune. You know, is it one that I'm desperate to put into my playlist? I don't know. I don't know if I could say all the way to that if I'm honest. But I'm happy for him. Like I'm happy to see that for him. And he's come out with a tune that I'm like, yeah, man. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's as much as I can say. And I'm glad that I didn't hate it. I'm so glad I didn't hate it. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. Like, did you rate the song? Do you think he would have made a good Neo, actually? And if we could go back, do you think we should have swapped them out? What did you make of the video, the Big Sean collab? Is this the sign of more music coming from him then? If that's what he's saying. Like, he feels like Mike Tyson when he jumps on the mic. Like, does that mean that we're going to get more from him in terms of music? Yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are anyway. If you did enjoy this reaction, then please drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. And if you do want access to my reactions before they come to YouTube, then please do head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel. And it's a great way to connect with me more as well. So, winner, winner, chicken dinner. But for now, thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you on the next one.